August 30th, 1969. Birth of ARPANET. The delivery of the first interface message processor to the University of California, Los Angeles marked a turning point in the history of computer networking and communication. This event signified the physical launch of the ARPANET, a project funded by the United States Department of Defense's Advanced Research Projects Agency, which would eventually become the foundation for the modern Internet. The IMP was a specialized packet switching computer developed under contract by Bolt, Beranek and Newman Inc., a technology company based in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Led by engineer Frank Hart, the BBN team designed the IMP to serve as a node controller that would interface with host computers at research institutions and transmit data across a network using packet switching, a novel concept at the time. Prior to this, traditional circuit switch telephone networks could not efficiently handle bursty, high-volume data traffic that characterized computer communication. The unit delivered to UCLA was the first of 4 original IMPs, and its arrival initiated the technical rollout of ARPANET. The host computer at UCLA was a Sigma 7 mainframe, operated by a team led by Professor Leonard Kleinrock, a pioneer in the field of queuing theory and data networks. Kleinrock's work on packet switching provided the theoretical basis for the network's design, and his laboratory was chosen as the first site for testing the new technology. Following the delivery, BBN technicians and UCLA researchers installed the IMP and connected it to the Sigma 7 host. Over the next several weeks, system-level testing was conducted to ensure communication between the IMP and the host computer functioned correctly. By October 1969, the second IMP was installed at the Stanford Research Institute in Menlo Park, California. On October 29th, the first successful data transmission between the two sites was achieved, when a login command was sent from UCLA to SRI. Though the initial attempt crashed after 2 letters, this exchange represented the first host-to-host connection on ARPANET. The IMP itself was a Honeywell DDP-516 minicomputer, equipped with 12 kilobytes of core memory, a high-speed modem, and specialized packet switching software. It operated as a dedicated interface between the local host and other IMPs on the network, relaying data packets and managing routing. The use of dedicated hardware to manage network traffic greatly increased the system's efficiency, reliability, and scalability. The strategic objectives of ARPANET included improving resource sharing among research institutions, enhancing communication within the scientific community, and creating a network capable of surviving partial failures in the event of attack. The packet-switched architecture of the IMP played a critical role in achieving these goals. Unlike circuit switching, packet switching divided messages into smaller units called packets, which could travel independently across the network and be reassembled at the destination. This method improved bandwidth usage and allowed the network to reroute traffic dynamically, making it more robust. By the end of 1969, 4 IMPs had been installed at UCLA, SRI, UC Santa Barbara, and the University of Utah. These formed the first operational ARPANET nodes. The network quickly expanded in the early 1970s, and its protocols evolved into the TCP/IP standards that define the Internet today. The August 30th delivery of the first IMP to UCLA stands as a landmark moment in technological history. It was the first tangible step in the creation of a distributed, digital communication network that would revolutionize how people share information. The ARPANET demonstrated the viability of wide-area packet-switched networks and validated the theoretical foundations laid out by visionaries like Kleinrock and Vinton Cerf. It proved that independent computers could interconnect seamlessly through a unified network structure. Today's Internet infrastructure traces its roots directly back to this initial implementation of the IMP. The principles established by ARPANET continue to underpin global communication, enabling countless applications across education, industry, defense, and daily life. The arrival of the IMP at UCLA in 1969 was not just the start of a research project. It was the beginning of a global transformation in communication and information exchange. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history.